task manager is intended to attach certain tasks to certain patients' records and or use the task manager to communicate tasks within the office. Tasks are not a permanent part of the record, so notes associated with the tasks will not become part of the permanent record. To access the task manager, you can go several places, as always. Software menu, drop-down menu, and go to Tasks. You also see here you can use the Control-T combination of keys to open Task Manager, or as I prefer, I keep my Task Manager docked at the bottom of my charts, and so all I have to do is float over it for it to open. Tasks are arranged by users, and you can have every user in the office should be assigned, and they can be assigned a task list. You can view those tasks that have been assigned to you, those tasks that you have created or owned, ones that are specifically associated with a certain patient. I can filter down, so if I have a patient's chart open and say just show me the ones that are associated with that patient, I can do that. I can choose the layout. What do I want to see as far as what's important to me in the tasks? Everyone might want to see something a little bit different. The description of the task, what type of task it is, when is it due. By default that's when it was created, but that can be changed. Who is the patient associated with it? Who was it assigned to? Who created it? Who owns it to sign off? So let's look at some tasks. If I wanted to create one, for example, I can add a task. It'll ask me, do I want to associate it with the current patient? All I have to do is say yes, and then you can assign that task, the description, call patient in the morning. Who owns it? Who do you want to assign it to? Do you want to assign to maybe one of the nurses? One of the technicians? When do you want them to do it? Do that today, do that tomorrow. You can prioritize it. You can add any notes. Please call in the morning to see how patient is doing. And then that will be created. If you go to task list, it'll be back there. This note that's associated with it is really just intended for the person who's doing the task. It's not part of the chart record. Tasks are automatically created when a new SOAP note is made. So if we go to a SOAP note and add, here's your information. See, the task information here is automatically created. It'll, by default, is created to the due date. You can add a reminder to your task. That'll pop up as a reminder of your task. You can make any notes you want on the task information. That task will now appear in your task list. Sort all the tasks by due date, and there is the SOAP note task list that I added. Once you've completed the task or done what you've needed to do, the task will be removed from your list. As always, you can edit the task. You can look at the history of the task. You can look at the docutainer associated with the task. You can add another task. You can sign off on the task. Or you can remove it from your to-do list. You can print the task list and change the way you'd like to view the task list and refresh the task list. So for this example, if I have a SOAP note, I know that it's completed and I want to sign off on. I just say sign and say yes. It automatically refiles the chart. One of the things I like to do with the task list is sign multiple documents at once. So you can select multiple tasks and sign off on all of them at once. You'll always get a confirmation that the tasks are being signed off.